Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's segment of Insights for Entrepreneurs, where I give you tips and ideas and strategies in order to help your business launch, to help your business grow, to help you with strategies and ideas that you may have for your business. Today, I'm actually going to talk to you about blogging, because blogging has become such a large part of many people's business. And some people aren't quite sure where to start, what to do. So today, I'm going to teach you how to crush that blog, some tips, some tricks to give you mastery in blogging. So I am going to just kind of stop my video, and I'm going to share my screen with you and take you through tips and tricks for crushing that blog. Just bear with me while I share my screen with you. So, tips for an engaging blog, that's what you need. You need to be able to crush that blog. So I am just going to share some things with you and give you some ideas. A good blog actively engages the readers. It's not something the reader simply consumes and forgets about. An engaging blog is going to lead its users to interact with it, commenting on it, sharing it on social media and other places. It's a more experiential relationship than simply just reading a newspaper. It's an experience. So the blog landscape has changed a great deal in the last few years. While it used to be a weblog where the writers shared their kind of random thoughts and feelings, today's blogs are focused around specific topics and are written for highly targeted audiences. So in order to get the most out of your blogging efforts, you need to maximize engagement with your readers. And here are 5 tips that are going to help you create a memorable experience for your audience that's going to keep them coming back and looking for your blog. The first thing is blog longer. Today, blog posts are longer than they were in the past. Years ago, bloggers kept blog posts short and published more often. This brought the search engine optimization benefits. However, today, readers prefer longer and more in-depth blog posts. Writing longer blog posts isn't actually a hard thing to do. It just requires you to think differently about your topics. You might have written 3 separate posts before on social media, such as which social media site should you be using, or creating a profile on social media, or best practices for growing your social connections. And each of these could be a short 500-word post. But today, you would take all 3 of these and make them sections of a longer post rather than individual posts. You might write an article called Getting Started and Growing Your Presence on Social Media, which is a good topic. Since we're looking for engagement today and not just traffic, longer posts are going to work better because they're more likely to be shared and commented upon due to their length and the depth that you go into. The second thing is to keep your content focused. The word blog comes from weblog, or it used to be an online journal that people kept. Bloggers used to write about themselves, their experiences, and their ideas. And some blogs were just random thoughts. The idea was to express yourself. And there are still some blogs that are like that today, but for bloggers who want to expand the reach and potentially monetize their blog, the content really has to be highly targeted to their audience. People really get on the internet looking for high value information that helps them in some way. If your blog provides that particular thing, the information, or something that'll help them in some ways, then you're going to get the engagement that you're looking for. A good blog today really kind of focuses on the reader, not the writer. Blogs offer advice, tips, how-to content, and subjects that are helpful to the person that's reading it. Much of the things written in blog is involved with identifying and solving a reader's problems. So if you want to turn and run a successful blog, you need to focus on the reader. So I am focusing on those that want to write a blog. For example, if you write about finances, you might share tips on family financial planning or saving money, grocery shopping with the people that are reading it. A writer on internet security might tell their readers how to create good, strong passwords. And then a blog for musicians might offer tips on how to get gigs and network for future opportunities. These are all the difficulties that audiences face. How do you know what your readers need help with? Well, you need to do some research. If you already write or you already have a social media presence, you need to study the people that are currently reading your blogs. If you already run a business, look at your customer base. If you don't do either, you can research online by looking at forums, on social media. You can look at other businesses in your industry. And when you look at that data, you're going to be able to create a profile and you write to that individual. You're writing to one person, you're engaging and connecting with one person. Now, in the past, bloggers focused on getting comments on their blog. Engagement meant having your readers comment. It's the same today, but the focus has shifted off the blogging platform itself and moved to social media. The only people who see your blogging platform's comments are people who visit the blog, but with social media, absolutely anyone can see your readers engage with your content. That could even bring new readers. So instead of encouraging comments on your blog itself, today's strategy is to promote your content on social media. Whenever a new piece is published, you can spread the word through Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, and whichever other sites or platforms you use. There are some strategies that will help your efforts on social media. The first is grow your connections and then comment and interact with their contacts as well. Then connect with influencers on social media who can help you extend your reach. Connect with those people. Here's something you can blog about something their readers may want. It helps extend your reach. Then give a taste of the value your readers will receive by clicking on your link and reading your post. You could also ask a question to get your readers to interact with you. Ask a question at the end of your blog or within your blog, and always ask them to comment on your blog within your blog. There are also tools that can help you save some time with social media. Social media dashboards are programs that bring all of the different platforms you use into one control center. From the dashboard, you can post once and your content is broadcasted to all of your profiles. That's kind of like Meta. In Meta, or what used to be called Facebook, is connected to Instagram. So you can connect both of those posts together at one time so you're not posting twice. Now, when blogs first started, most were just text. It was just text, and some of them were text only. They were meant to be read, but today's blogs often include other types of multimedia content to go along with that text that's being written. On many, the centerpiece is actually the multimedia, and the text simply comments on the multimedia. Now, one reason that this happens is that it's easier than ever to embed multimedia content onto a blog. The other reason is simply that people love multimedia, and it's especially popular on social media. So some of the types of content that you can use within your blog are videos. Videos are extremely popular on blogs and social media. Many bloggers share videos with a short description or transcript about the video. And then, of course, there's visual content. Visual content can include more than just an image. It can be an infographic, a quote, a chart, a diagram, or a template. Blogs generally also use images to be more visually appealing, and it also breaks the text up. So you can just use it not just at the beginning, but within your different sections of your blog, you can put some images. Then there's audio content. Podcasts and other audio content you can embed that in blogs. Again, the text might offer a transcript of the audio. So those are strategies you can use to make it visually appealing. As a result, for today's bloggers, creating or finding multimedia content to share has become a part of their blogging routine, along with writing, publishing, and interacting with the readers that read their posts. One of the major challenges bloggers face today is that there are completely new metrics they have to pay attention to on the blogging sites. Previously, blog owners were concerned with quantitative data. They were concerned with traffic numbers, page views, where visitors clicked, conversions, and all of that. That data is easy to understand using a simple metrics program, and it's easy to take corrective action based on those metrics that you see. Today's metrics are harder to measure because you're looking at how your audience interacts with you and feels about you. It's not a matter of simply numbers, but there are quantifiable ways that you can measure that. The blogging world is constantly evolving. It's much more focused on the audience today. Even if you're writing about your products or your industry, it should be focused on the problems, questions, or the concerns of your audience. Because the goal of blogging is to create two-way communication with your audience. You're not just publishing to be read, you're talking to your readers, and they're responding by talking back to you or talking to each other. But to build that kind of relationship with your readers absolutely takes time. So you have to be ready to put the time in. You will need to write and publish regularly, like every week or very often. It also takes time to interact with your readers and learn more about your readers. But the work that you put in at the beginning really pays off a great deal over the course of some years. And what this means is that it's time to start writing and posting right now. So I hope this was helpful. If you like what I talked about and you find it useful, there's also a full course that will teach you how to blog like a pro and how to make it profitable for you. So if you want to learn more, I want you to just take that smartphone out that you have right close to you, because we always have our smartphones close by. You can either go to this link, or you can just scan that QR code and it's going to take you right to the Innovate Academy where that course is found. So I just want to invite you, and certainly if you go to the website at providing-innovation.com, you can register for our blogs, and you'll receive a blog every week that will help you with your business, with launching, with growing your business, with other things that will help you in the business arena. So I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you got that QR code. If you didn't, just send me an email at info@providing-innovation.com, and I'll be more than happy to send you a link to Innovate Academy or to register for the blogs. Thank you again today for joining me for Insights for Entrepreneurs. I know I don't have my banner down there. I don't have all the things going on. So today it was simpler, but I wanted to present that PowerPoint to you, that slideshow, so that you could see a little bit more about how to crush that blog and get some tips on creating an engaging blog. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look to see you the next time on Insights for Entrepreneurs. I'm your host, Pat Sims, and I will see you next time.